Alright guys, it's back. The Insta 360 1X. The first edition 360. I'm going to tell you why I love this camera so much, and it is crucial to my motor vlogging setup. But first, I'm going to get this thing out of gear, start her up and walk her back, because around about 300 kilograms this thing is difficult to tiptoe. So, right, join me and I'll explain. I will explain all. So, pretty much since I started vlogging on YouTube, I got an Insta 360 camera because the angle that I film at is crucial. I do not like footage that is just below average. So yeah, very soon after I started YouTubing, I found the Insta 360 and I realised that it's actually a really good camera. Obviously it's got a full 360 delivery of what it records, hence its name. So you probably noticed in my videos from several years ago that there was always a 360 camera on the handlebar area of the motorcycles I was riding. And then what happened? I over tightened it, I didn't use one of these little screw fastenings, and I started to crack the base of my 360. So there was a hairline crack that got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I carried on tightening it up, being a bit silly. And eventually, when I was riding, I think it was the Honda Hornet, it fell off. Yeah, and that was it. It was game over at that point. So I've been out without a 360 camera for a good 6-7 months, I think, which drove me absolutely insane, because it gave me pretty much just the one camera angle, which is what is on my helmet. And yeah, it's okay, but you need to flick it about. You need to get that that viewer engagement. You need to keep your mind ticking over. So I tried the DJI Osmo Action, and it's crap. It is utter junk to be used on the dash as a second camera. It just doesn't have a wide angle to be able to utilise, like, to give you guys, the viewers, a good viewing. So having done a few videos of that, I reviewed the footage and I just couldn't use it. It would be like so close. So if I crop this now, this is how close it used to be. It was just utter junk. So I've spent the last couple of months trying to figure out what 360 camera I wanted, because it was going to be another Insta 360. I wasn't going to go for like the GoPro 360. I know the Insta works, I know it's flawless, and you get quality results from it. Oh, I love a Z4, look at that, beautiful car. Anyway, so I had the issue. I've obviously got 8 spare batteries for the Insta 360 1X, and you're still looking brand new, £250, £300 some places for the 1X. You can buy the 1X2 for similar price, the 1X3, and so on, and they start getting a little bit more expensive. So did I go and buy a brand new one and have to get loads of new batteries? And then I thought, actually, I'll go on CEX, which is a part exchange second-hand website. They got the stores all over the high street. And yeah, so I went in there, I went online, and I found the Insta 360 1X. Now there was 2 available online at the time when I purchased this. They classify them A, B, C. I think they go to D, which is basically, it's a pile of junk, but it still works. So this one was £180 for an A class one. So basically brand spanking new out the box, no issues with it at all. A B class one, which is out the box, pretty much no issues, maybe the odd scratch here and there, for £150. So I thought, you know what, for the extra couple of quid, I might as well go and get a class one, and it also comes with 2 years warranty. 2 years warranty on a second-hand device beats the 1 year manufacturer's warranty you get from a brand new one. So yeah, there we go. I've gone back to the 360 and look at this brilliant footage it provides. I absolutely love it. I can't can't go wrong with it. Gives you guys a great view. It gives me the reassurance knowing that I'm capturing absolutely everything and anything that I want. And also, it's such a versatile little camera that I could use it wherever I go, really. There's a couple of videos I made when we went skiing to Bulgaria, when I first got the Insta 360, and I think that was 2019. And the footage I created on that trip was absolutely fantastic. You can overlay GPS onto it, all these cool little things. It's just a brilliant little camera. So I knew how good it was, I had to go for it again. Now the thing that makes me laugh is you see all these other YouTubers that are going out there, they've got their 360s, they're sponsored by Insta 360, they're a brilliant camera, blah 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 blah. I've paid out of my own money for both my Insta 360s. I've got no affiliation to Insta, so I'm not going to sit there and sing their praise and tell you what an amazing company they are because they're giving me free stuff. I'm going to tell you because I am a customer who pays for it and genuinely loves the 360 capabilities. They are such a good camera. That's not good, getting your dog to stop in the middle of the road on the corner. They're fantastic. Honestly, if you are looking for a 360 camera, go and get an Insta 360 camera because it's what their business is based around, the 360 capability, and they have hit the nail on the head. I can't obviously go speak for the newer 360 cameras, but what I've seen so far, they look brilliant. They look brilliant. Bit of a tap. Anyway, whatever. The only downside to this one, it is not waterproof. You can buy a waterproof case, and I have got the waterproof case for it. I've never used it. The 1X2, I believe, is 10 meters or something silly like that, waterproofing, which is perfect, especially for this. But let's face it, if it's raining, I'm not going to be vlogging, so that's a bit pointless. That's why I thought, stick with this. It goes up to 5.7K. I'm not going to use 5.7K. Currently I'm recording in 4K 50 frames a second. Now the only reason I'm running it in 4K is because I want the 50 frames per second. I like the 50 and the 60 frames for their smoothness. This is on a 60 frames per second. It's the 360. So for me, honestly, the 1X hits the nail on the head. At some point I may get an upgrade. In all fairness, probably when this runs out of like the batteries run out of like charge and you just can't use them anymore without them dying every 5 minutes, which in all fairness this is kind of going that way already because this is my second battery of the day and I'm almost out. The other thing that is really rubbish about this is the fact that if this ran out of battery now, it wouldn't, like the GoPro, say, oh, you're running out of battery, I'll save it, I'll then shut down. It'll just shut down, error, and you lose all your footage. So the one thing you have got to be mindful about on the 1X is the battery life. You've got to know what is going on. And also you really do need to be mindful that when you're using the 360 camera, you need a real high grade SD card, because if you don't, you'll get errors popping up on the camera quite a lot, which then renders the footage absolutely useless. Let's go through this car park here. Let's have a little mooch through here. I'm basically going all the way out my way, massively out my way by about 40 miles to Asda, and also just to go out filming. It's a beautiful day, it's not raining. Tomorrow is meant to be absolutely disgusting. It's a nice little lake. Oh sugar, straight for a puddle, never mind.
Mission failure.